Hey everyone, this is Chris, the Enforcer Vasquez, and you're listening to Comic Clowns Podcast. You can find us on Facebook, Gab Radio Network, iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, Twitch TV, and various other podcast streaming programs. And don't forget to submit your ideas for Enforcers Edibles. And as always, Hail Hydra!
Are you ready? You think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters. Break it down!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Comic Clowns Podcast. This is Bruce War Chief Hoover.
Mark the Dwarf Kokiachik.
Oh yeah, Chris isn't here. Kyle, Darth Cooch Kokenbecker.
Nick the Minuteman Clark.
It feels like we're missing so many main members right now. So it's kind of like
confused.
it's like we're completely missing like half our people, but we got more people than usual. Introduce yourself this time.
Hi, I'm Bird.
There we go.
It was like train a parrot. Hi, I'm Bird. Good. We got to talk.
And then we got Dylan. The optimistic is like I like to call you because that's what your card says.
It is.
And I can't Google you because there's like 30 of you.
There's there's only one of me.
There's a Scottish
Not
band
according to
from the
fucking
90s.
Google. Google says there's a lot of you. How's everyone doing today? Just get that right out of the way.
Peachy.
I'm all right.
I'm all right. I'm good.
Awesome, cool. Everyone, we just came coming fresh off of Wizard World. And just get that one quick out of the way. If all of our pictures hit Facebook and Instagram like they should have, is that a no?
That is working on that.
That looks like a no.
And how about our Facebook? Anyone? Awesome.
I was
All
going
right.
to finish them all.
Actually, I could have sworn
That
we
was
got,
all of them.
I was gonna say I could have sworn we actually got a bunch of them on Facebook already.
Awesome.
You
I
have
don't really.
access to our Facebook page. You can put them on there.
Yeah, you can.
I know I could have. I just passed them all to you guys to do that while I was walking around and enjoying myself for once.
Feel better?
Yeah.
For once.
We don't care about your enjoyment. Post that shit.
Motherfuckers, that's why I have lackeys. I mean, people to work with me on this.
Is that why Chris
I
is
see
in
how
there?
it is.
Hey, at least one of you has accepted your role.
Oh, you just say that because of my size. How dare you?
I'm just saying you could outrank me and still be below me.
Mother.
Honestly though, on my trip, I got to meet Kevin Conroy and gush like a little fangirl.
Good job.
Oh, trust me, I didn't think I would, but I'm a huge Batman 1990s fan because I don't know if you know, but I'm a huge 1990s Batman animated series fan. And like now, even with Batman and Harley just coming out, he's done such an amazing job. And I got to ask him like the one question that has been bugging me. And if you guys remember the 1990 show, he had Adam West come on and play the Gray Ghost, which was Bruce Wayne's actual inspiration to become Batman, according to the comics. So I asked him, I'm like, well, you had Jason O'Mara, yeah, I think it was, take over as the new 52 Batman, and then you did Batman versus Robin. And in that, with the Court of Owls storyline, you voiced Thomas Wayne. Was this you passing the torch along to Jason O'Mara like Adam West passed it to you playing the Gray Ghost? And he looks at me and goes, that's exactly what the hell it was. Like, good call. I'm like, yes.
Nice.
I feel better about myself now. And now I'm like, yay, I can like walk away now.
Nerding pays off.
Oh God, I was dying. I was trying not to shake. I was like, oh, okay, wow, all right. And that's like literally all I met.
Oh, okay.
I went an entire Wizard World day and paid the money just to meet one person, because that's at this point what I've done with my life.
I was gonna say, isn't that the point, really?
Well, I mean, David Tennant couldn't make it, and
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, he had an family emergency. So Wizard World is effectively, if you bought the VIP package or you got the gold VIP package from them, they're not only refunding you all of your money and keeping you with the VIP package, they're also paying for your badge, a regular admission badge next year for you.
Oh, nice.
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 Yeah, and they're refunding all your money for pictures as well.
Well, that wasn't cheap. That's why. That's a couple $100.
I know, and it's like I saw that and it was like, wow, people could have just went, here's your money back, but they went above and beyond what most convention halls actually do. I thought it was pretty nice. I enjoyed myself there. They have a kid corner now, which kids can go and like learn about how bullying is wrong and all this. It'd be a puppet show. Nah,
Is it Punch and Judy?
I don't know what it was. I just walked away.
It's just Joker and Harley.
Jesus. I mean, it's like modern age of that. Really.
I got a Hydra cookie, which I shared with all of you guys, which was delicious.
Tasted like
get any.
plastic.
It tastes like betrayal.
Tasted death, and now you know what Hydra's like. And then I got the pictures that I got upstairs, which were awesome. Which I got Nightwing, Batman, Joker, and Red Hood, which are going to go up on my walls here shortly within the next couple of weeks. I'm excited. I mean, I didn't really want to buy anything else. I think Tony wanted to come with. Our friend Tony wanted to pop by, and the best way I could explain to him was like, it's a convention hall with people, like just it's a vendor hall with people sitting around. But I do want to take him to that so people can like experience that one time. Because I don't understand people that spend like 3 days there still. I haven't figured that out yet.
No, not at all.
It's a 4-day event.
It's weird.
4 days, yeah.
Yeah.
Thursday, like I can't do that.
Yeah, it's crazy how many people stay for 4 days. I think it's more because they're waiting on the certain actors to come through. Like one day I'm going to meet this one, the next day I'm going to meet this one
Still, like,
because of the scheduling process.
So much money.
Is it like ASIN where it's just spread out and you have
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff to do?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's a bigger version of it's almost the same size as like Ace and C2E2, just the same concept, but with like more. And like C2E2, you get like weird pop culture icons, but like here you get more wrestlers than you would at C2E2, and you get a bigger vendor hall.
It's more Doctor Who.
Very Doctor Who.
It was a very Doctor Who day.
very Doctor. You went.
I did go on a Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah. I got to meet Kevin Sorbo, Luther Rigno, Danny Trejo, and Tom Willis. Tom Willis is the actor that plays Biff from Back to the Future.
Nice.
I was going to say, you're seeing a lot of AOs right now.
I mean, you told me we got strangely turned on by like a male Harley, right? That was what you said.
I did hear those words out
Too
of
many.
his mouth.
No,
Was it a trap?
too many Harleys at this day. So many of them all over the place.
That's the thing with cosplay nowadays is like every year there's like what is the poster boy Coca-Cola copy paste. Like I remember 2 years ago when I went to Anime Central in Midwest, it was Kirito.
Yep.
And then since
wow.
the Suicide Squad movie, it was Kaneki Ken after that, and since the Suicide Squad movie, it's like everybody's Joker or Harley. And like
you're forgetting about the Deadpools. The 4
well,
million Deadpools.
yeah.
Deadpool's everywhere.
4 million Deadpools.
yeah.
The
And
Deadpools never
Harleys.
go away now. That's like the next 5
Totally an
years.
original character.
Great.
Yes. Yes.
jeez.
Wade Wilson.
I feel so bad for all the Deathstroke cosplayers. Like, you're a color inverted Deadpool. Get the hell away from me right now.
I have a friend who actually just CFFO is my sword still from us actually. So
Oh, God.
he messaged me about that. So I feel like that's relevant to bring that up. He sent me his armor that he just got done for Deathstroke.
Oh, geez.
He's like, look at my armor. It's completely awesome. Secondary question: what happened to that sword? I don't know. I gotta talk to the dwarf really quick and find out what's going on with that.
1 year later.
Yeah, 1 year later.
Oh, no.
Oh shit.
Hey, man, perfection comes very long.
Does that imply it started?
No.
Do you even have the orange rope for it yet?
No, I don't know where to find some.
You get your damn rope.
We'll get you some white rope and we'll dye it. Damn.
All right. Well, I mean, other than that, I mean, that was a good time. Wizard World. I say check it out at least once. If you can find one actor you want to go see, go see. They do give a 20% military discount as long as you send their Facebook page, like their messenger, like your picture of veteran ID, which ASIN does 50%. That's pretty neat, actually. Wow. Yeah, well, I wasn't going to ASIN, and I found out, like me and Chris, the guy that lives here, is like, oh, we're not going to go. It's too much money. Wait, what do you mean it's 50% off? That's like buy one, get one. Let's go. So I ended up at ASIN for my first year ever. I didn't want to, but I'm like, well, I can't say no to that price.
No, you can.
Shut up. Other than that, we got Dylan here. You're with a group called Gamers Fighting Depression. Mm-hmm. And I brought you on because I met you at Doki Dokkan, and I walked into your panel, and I understood what you were talking about, because everyone sitting here like fights that depression, and we find our way to do it. We try to get through our day, and it's like video games. Like I remember you were bringing up something. I'm like, it's like playing Zelda. My only response was like, it's like playing Zelda or Skyrim. The world is burning around you, but find that like 5 minutes to smith a little bit more.
Yeah.
No, that was.
You need to break into that old lady's house and I know there's a dragon up here trying to kill you, but you really need to assassinate that old lady with that bull's head.
I got to get that golden scale on Ocarina of Time.
Exactly. That was, and that's why I'm like, you know what? You're talking about a really good thing. And on this cast, we've talked about depression, we've talked about fitness, we've talked about things that ail everyone in the comic industry and in the geekdom and everything else. And I wanted you to come on and just tell us what you guys do.
Okay. So this started. I've been a part of Gamers Fighting Depression since November, and I started out as a member. I was moved to a content curator, which is now a completely different position. Moved to a full-time assistant head mod for content, and now I am the head of content production and one of the 3 lead administrators of the organization. It started about 4 years ago by a man who goes by Juzzy Stormrage, and although I know, great name, right?
Judgy Stormrage.
I was going to be like, Mark, relative?
That's like one of those early '90s AIM names that that just sticks with you.
That's like World of Warcraft vanilla name.
Yeah.
Like,
Does he have X's in the title?
no, he doesn't.
No, he was the first to it.
He's the OG.
The original.
The original Juzzy.
But he created a subreddit years ago, way before I knew about it or got into it. He created a subreddit. From there, it went into, I think it was a Kik group. I think it was multiple Kik groups at one time. And then by the time I got to it, the Discord had been up for a year. And we're still going strong. I think when I joined, we had 1,200 members, and this was about maybe 8 months ago, and now we're up to over 1,700 active members, so we exponentially grow on a daily basis. We have moderators and admins and members from every conceivable corner of the world, save for the Arctic Circle. And I wouldn't be surprised if somebody up in way the top of Greenland was hanging out. But our subreddit is over 11,000 strong as of today as well. And it acts as a more or less looking for gaming or a place for people on Reddit to kind of come together. And what we offer is we're a volunteer-based organization. So all the mods that you see on there, and even some of the members that have roles such as doing support, peer-to-peer support, or events, they do this all on volunteer basis. Everybody takes time out of their day. It has become more or less a labor of love. And we are a peer-to-peer support group that offers community and gaming, and so we offer tons of ways to kind of support one another. We have rules that help curate people, so people who don't have a support background, who have never been in support groups before but kind of want to help each other out, we have rules set up in place for that. And then we have a massive looking for games system that I think we have over 80 games on it right now, that people can kind of just ping a role, and then anybody who's in that role can say, hey, there's somebody who wants to play League right now. I'm so sorry for you. Or
Yes, someone feels my pain.
Not only are you depressed, you're masochistic. Okay. For those who don't know, Reddit is a page full of just forums. So get there. If that's one thing to explain. Discord is a better version of Skype. It's a far better version of it, just for those who don't know, because Discord's a relatively new thing.
Yeah, like Skype and Skype and TeamSpeak didn't suck.
Yeah, it's like you mix TeamSpeak with Skype, and someone went, "This is brilliant," and that's pretty much what Discord is. You pretty much can join. You can separate rooms. The servers are free. You can host whatever you want. Common Clowns have one where we utilize it very literally, very smallly right now.
Never.
No, we used it for a little bit, but now we don't really have to we go maybe 5 blocks to go see each other.
It's actually, we just kind of see each other.
You just come over. I come home from work, and Mark's sitting on my couch going, "What's up, dude?" I'm like, "What the fuck? What are you doing here?" Kyle's like, I expect to walk in and see Kyle. Kyle's just there.
You gave me the garage code. That's your fault.
I did not give you the garage
Yes, you
code.
did.
Kayla gave you the garage code.
You did.
Oh, I thought Kayla did.
No.
She gave the garage code to Birdie, I think it was. So I'm like, "What the hell are you doing, woman? Stop giving my garage code out."
I was going to say, the bird lives here.
I gave him a garage door.
No,
I gave you a key. I gave you something.
you gave me nothing.
He'd figure it out.
You're supposed to fly through the window.
Exactly.
It's a small window. He can fit through it.
But yeah, we can but you can make it in that, man. You can do it, right? We're a very wholesome community sitting here, by the way. If you couldn't tell,
Breaking and entering.
we encourage it. But no, we Discord's great because you can join for free, and you can set up rules of who can join what group, and it's a great way to meet people and go talk to people. Especially you guys obviously have an admin page, you have an admin role, you can lock that up, and it's simple enough. If you never get Discord, go get Discord. You can find, it's like AIM. You can find millions of chat rooms. Just Just find it.
Yeah, Discord's a really nice thing because it's fairly unintrusive in that sense. It doesn't bog down your computer. Like I think it uses 1/6 the running power of Skype. And like TeamSpeak, its netcode functions a lot better. Like we've had game nights and I've hosted open mic nights through our server with near zero latency while our server is actually hosted in a complete another country. And we've had like 30 to 40 people in the room and absolutely no latency, no problems from anyone.
This cast brought to you by no one. Damn it! Get on it, Discord.
Just about to say that.
Dear Discord Nitro.
But so what do you guys do normally? Like I've gone on your Reddit and I've seen like the millions and millions of like, hey, looking for this. Here's what we do. But give people who don't, TLDR. A rundown, pretty much.
So basically, what happens is someone will come in the front door. However, some people through the subreddit. We have a link to the Discord. The subreddit is where we started, but the Discord is where our main is where our main operations are from. So that's where we have there's never not somebody on the servers. There's always somebody who's there talking and chatting, looking to play games and stuff. And someone will come in the front door. We have a little bit of an introduction process that's, where did you find us from? Did you read our rules? Would you like any of the opt-ins? We have a few channels that, might be a little more intrusive. So we have we have a politics channel, we have a book club channel, and we have an events channel. And for people who might not want the pings for that, they don't have to opt into those. And then when they come in the front door, we have a few lobbies where you just kind of click in there, and it's just a text chat going back and forth. And each lobby has its own purpose, and we have everything from media and where you can post your own creative stuff to just general shit posts.
I'm intrigued.
Of course you are.
I was about to say that, and Nick has created at least 15 of those.
Yeah, it's shit posting and memes is the lifeblood of GFP.
Oh my god.
So yeah, Nick.
I will not apologize for art.
Oh, pass the jack. This is necessary.
But we have general lobbies just for hanging out, getting to know people. We actually have 3 open support channels where at any given time you can kind of hop in and you can say, hey, is there anybody there? There's a specific role people can tag where moderators and trusted members that are handpicked by our moderating team can step up and when that role is pinged and say, hey, I'm here to talk if you need help. And we don't do diagnoses because we're all volunteers. We don't recommend treatments, but what we do is we share personal experiences, and our goal is to actually get down to each individual person where their issues might be coming from, and how people can sort of reconcile their emotions with the realities they're facing and kind of fight through it that way.
Exactly. You guys are far more than just, hey, go look at this, go play this game, or what do you like to do? You guys are. You want the group, you want people to seek the help that they want, Oh yeah, just smack my mic, Jesus. But you want people to go find the help that they need. It's it's more gamers helping gamers, and that's pretty much what's necessary in this world. Kyle?
No, it's just this is a great cause and everything, but things like this don't get brought up in the main media. It's like
not.
No.
We were talking GDQ before this. They raise millions of dollars each year, but media won't cover any of it.
No.
But things like this, they need to get out there. Gamers helping gamers is what keeps gamers alive.
You were talking about things not being brought to media. I work at a trading company, and it was hilarious because what was it? E3 was going on, and every freaking trader down there, they're all golfing and they're all this, they're all that, and they're wondering why freaking Ubisoft's freaking stocks going through the roof. I'm like, E3 is going. You guys, here, watch this for 5 minutes and understand what's going on, or just talk to me in the corner.
Yeah.
I'm good for this time of the year. Wait, watch Blizzard stock in a little bit in a couple months, okay? Just pay attention to that. But it's those people would have no idea what's going on. So it's on us as a community, mostly to either seek help from other gamers or to go seek help ourselves, and because no one's going to hand it to us.
No, yeah, I agree.
No, we live in a world where gaming is a $1 trillion industry, and we're still viewed as a fringe group that doesn't matter.
Well, and that's the thing is, it's the mainstream media that doesn't promote it is more or less the minority of the people that pay attention to it, because it's what 1.2 billion people on Earth are gamers. If you include, mobile gamers, and you include
Which we don't.
Do we have to?
Look, guys, they're part of they're part of the family. All right.
You mean the step-headed ginger in the room? Oh wait, sorry.
Oh, they're like our syphilitic cousin we keep in the attic.
That came out way too fluid to not be a personal story.
He just got out of the attic. Leave him alone.
I know British people.
What about you, Birdie? How do you feel about all this? Like, I brought you on here. I wanted to get some of your personal opinion, not because I just do all this in your room, effectively. We've done cast with him sitting in the back corner, like on his computer, just hanging out, like with earphones on, and people have seen it in the videos, and we're just like, no, he's a good friend of mine, and I just want to how do you feel about this kind of situation?
Well, I mean, I end up being the therapist for most of the people I know, so it seems kind of like a lot of people don't like to seek help outside of their own group. So a lot of them feel like they don't get understood by actual therapists, or they end up with therapists who just kind of want the paycheck and don't actually care about people. And so it seems like I definitely support it, I guess. I don't know.
You're good.
Yeah.
Maybe we only taught the parrot so much. I mean, it's a bird. Sorry.
It's a crow. They're smarter than that.
Do I get a treat now?
So what's your end game for this company?
More or less to just keep growing. Right now we're going through. We have had a lot of internal snafus over the last couple months where we're trying so hard to find ways to reward our moderators, and there's a lot of burnout because it's very tough when you get up and every single day you have to go and it's no offense to people who are going through these issues, but it's an emotional and psychological burden to take those issues of other people on, and so it can be very tiring. And so what we've been doing is try to create an infrastructure for our mods and our administrators where we can decrease that burnout. And so it's easier for us as a whole. And our goal is to find that solid base and then to just keep reaching out. Eventually, once we figure out where we are, what we want to do, we're going to go for more branding. We want to see physical, potentially physical locations showing up, in the far-flung future, and more representation at conventions, different organizations, and chances such as this to actually get our message out there. And that's sort of the goal, is to just keep perpetuating that community, because it's to the point where it is growing on its own. And we just want to keep nursing and keeping that community going.
I can respect that. I can respect that. Us as a whole, ourselves, we're trying to do the whole growing process. We're not even anywhere near as noble of a cause as you guys.
Oh yeah, no.
We're
all
completely
selfish.
We're completely selfish on this one, but not even so. Not even so. Like we've put out our personal feelings, but we can't, obviously keep perpetuating the same stuff we want to do if we want to grow as ourselves. But watching you guys do it, it's more than helping people like you or helping small conventions and stuff like that. That's the stuff we want to do. And that's the stuff that I love to do. And that's where I want to keep going, as my own group. So as soon as I hear about something, like I walk into a panel and there you are talking about like a fantastic cause, I'm like, I don't even have to ask everybody who's on the cast. They're going to want to do this.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. And if there's anything we could ever do, because we're here streaming like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, if not like somewhere in between, depending on daughter convention. We try to do it like
Day of week.
It's really ridiculous depending on when we stream. Like I'll sometimes just play League of Legends by myself because need that button stuff. But the point is, like, I'll do that my own, and like I was going to talk about it. Like when you're trying to do that, do you guys when you guys start getting in that mode? What do you like to do, Kyle? Like, do you want to go watch a stream or do you want to play a game? And if it's, what genre are you looking for when you do both of those?
I just start reading. Gaming doesn't work for me. I need to get out of physical worlds and go into just pure fantasy and not controlling anything.
Okay.
So I need books.
I gotcha. I mean, most Square Enix games, you don't control anything anyways, but...
No, he just has to hit square once every 20 minutes.
Yeah. You have to run to the next cutscene.
It's true.
I'm sorry.
God.
I didn't make it past the first 4 cutscenes of Final Fantasy 13, by the way. I got so mad.
Not a lot of people did.
I got
honestly.
so mad.
I made it all the way to where you got open world, and I'm like, I don't care anymore.
Mark,
Okay.
Mark, what about you?
Yeah, it depends. Depends on my mood. I'll have to say. Sometimes I want to hang out with some friends. If I want to hang out with friends, then it's actually helps me get out of my situation. But there are days where I just want to be left alone. I do get on a video game and I do. Dynasty Warriors is actually a pretty fun game to get my hands on.
Oh, yeah.
Especially like Empires, where you get to create your own character and you can conquer all of China. So it's like, I'm going to conquer all of China. I get to execute you because you pissed me off today, and I'm going to marry her and have a kid. So this is going to be awesome.
Nice.
I have concerns.
Because you look like you were pointing at Nick, and I.
It was more Birdie.
Is it sad to say I created a Nick character and just had a
Not
Hey,
at
no
all.
offense, it's not Birdie's fault. He's just being pulled in by the gravitational pull.
I have that effect.
Nah, but Nick, no, you're good. No, but that's a
You
great.
can't kill me. I'm like Lubu. I just throw minions
But it's a great,
at you.
great example of someday.
I was waiting for it. I'm not gonna, if I told you right now, I wasn't waiting for that to happen. He just leaned back and we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
I broke everything.
We're such professionals here.
Depending on the situation, it helps out to have friends, to help get your mind off stuff. And I like what you're doing. It really helps. Like sometimes some people might have social anxiety to where they might not be able to talk face to face, but going on to,
Social
social anxiety.
I sure hope there's not a camera pointing right at you right now.
I've been avoiding looking at it this whole time.
But I feel like it's a great cause, and it makes me feel, that makes me feel better knowing that there are communities out there to help out certain situations with people that need to talk.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's hard doing it by yourself. It's not easy. So
Of course not. Nick, what about you? Same question posed to you.
I usually either go full withdrawn and just do single player games, put myself offline.
Of course.
Just, let's be honest. If you're in a really dark place sometimes, there are a few things more enjoyable than just slaughtering orcs nonstop.
are we talking about
Mordor?
Shadows of Mordor?
Oh, God. I'm not even nice
Such a
about
great
it.
game.
That's
I'm
an
not
awesome
even nice.
I
game.
was gonna say like Mass Effect 1 here. It's like, who am I going to let die today?
I've tried that.
Is it
it's
Kanan
never-
or Ash?
Oh, it's always
Really
Caden.
thought you were going to say
Caden.
3.
It's always
Caden
Caden.
every time.
No,
It's always Caden.
I don't
always
think, let's be honest. Who here has ever actually killed Rex? I've gone full renegade. I couldn't do it. I'm like, I can't kill my brother.
I screwed up the scenario where I accidentally had to kill Rex, and I ran into the room, looked at Chris, and went, "How do I not fuck this up?" Okay, and he finally explained it to me. I'm like, "Oh God, okay." I had to go back like 3 save points and fix it.
I
Alright.
I bottlenecked myself when that happened. I didn't do the quest you have to get to save him, and I was like 40 hours in. 'Cause I've been doing every side quest and exploring everything, and I just quit. And I just didn't. I was like, I can't do it. I'm not going to play the rest of this series.
We're starting it over. We're going back.
Do it over, gentlemen.
But what about when you're feeling okay? I mean, like, because I know you used to play League a little bit.
Oh, I try. I'm actually got dragged into a game called Paragon now.
Well, my friend tried to drag me into that for a bit.
I think Mark would like it too. He likes playing Smite.
I do enjoy playing Smite.
It's faster than Smite.
Is it faster than Smite?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I might.
Could it be faster than the gods?
Because they get to play as a fat orc with a drum set.
I'll take
Wait,
it.
but wait,
it's-
you get to play a giant muscly ogre as
Yes.
Raijin?
No, but you just have a drum set, and your entire power set is either you throw your mace / drumstick at people, or you just play healing music or speed boost.
That sounds like
It's
Raijin.
Sona.
That sounds like
All
Sona.
right. All right. So, Birdie, what about you? I know I've let you download your Steam account. I came back to my desk one time. Next thing you know, I have like 30 new icons I never recognized.
It was only 7.
Jeez. Like, I saw a couple. Like, which ones are, like, I know you were talking about playing Oxygen not included.
Yeah. Typically, it's either that, Minecraft, or Terraria.
Ooh, Terraria's good.
Terraria.
I don't know anything about Terraria.
Terraria is basically Minecraft, but 2D and a bit more artistic looking.
Can you stop?
What are you doing over there?
Jesus.
He's falling now.
Why don't you just hold the mic?
I'm gonna
Way
have
to change things.
Only because I kicked it. Now everything hates me.
Jeez. All right. Totally professional. I swear to God, Dylan.
It won't stay up. I'm sorry.
Get the Viagra
I
out.
was gonna say that's what she said.
Oh God, get the Viagra.
This has
out.
never happened before.
I find that to be a lie. Like myself, I don't know. I going off playing League once in a while. if I want to, like, I don't know, if I just want to zone out, just play support or play Karthus because nobody enjoys that ultimate. Nothing like pressing R and hitting everybody on the map no matter where they're at effectively. It's like tactical nuke laser. Got it. All right.
It'd be a really dick move to pop my ult right now.
Yep, that's pretty much how I play that game.
Demacia.
Or like I'll play some Darkest Dungeon once in a while.
my
Darkest
good
Dungeon is
heavens.
fun. Darkest Dungeon is a great
I
game.
think I'm 170 hours in and on my 5th playthrough.
Oh wow.
That's actually quite complex. That's quite difficult to do.
I min-max way too much in that game.
Jeez.
I think someone likes it.
A little bit, just a tad bit.
It's fun. I haven't got the DLCs on it yet.
I see. I need to still finish my Stygian run before I pick up the DLC because I think I have 3 achievements left, and I need to
You
do
know,
one Stygian run.
Achievement whore.
I'm so glad that none of us actually said when I'm in a dark, depressive mood, I like to play Dark Souls.
But I do actually. I do.
No, Dark Souls is what puts you in that dark, depressive mode. I'll try to get someone to come over and like I'll play like was it me and Kyle will play like Divinity or something, and like our response is
Kill the entire
well, it's
town.
like the town's still worth experience. Why not? Kill everyone.
Keep the shopkeep alive.
Right.
Nope.
no, they
kill,
drop their entire shop when you kill them.
kill the shopkeep. Go back to the end of eternity, and you're good to go.
True story.
God.
Yeah. Well, effectively, that's who we're going to talk.
Right? Yeah.
That's who we're talking to. Oh, we're such horrible people.
No, we're not.
And everyone looks at German when you say about swipe out the whole town. Look at me.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we go play.
Because I don't have a mirror.
Or I would sit here and play Tekken against you guys, which is
Or Tekken,
always
yeah.
fun. Like Tekken 7, if you haven't gotten around to it, it's such a fun game. If they get Terry Bogard, I'll let you know.
Oh, please
I'll
do.
PM you immediately. And be like, you're buying Tekken 7. They put Terry Bogard in it.
Yeah, no, that'll happen. I'll definitely pick that up. Like the moment you say that, I'll max out the credit card, whatever I got. If Terry Bogard is in Tekken 7.
Oh, jeez, that'd be so good.
Make it happen.
Terry Bogard fights the bear. Everything's great.
So what about you? What do you play?
For me, it's Fallout 4 is really big.
Oh, okay.
Fallout 4, the Dark Souls series is a pretty big game for me. Both of those are games that have like absolutely no negative return for me. I can pick it up no matter what I'm doing and just enjoy it just the same as like the first time I played it. Darkest Dungeon was for a little while, but my most meaningful game is probably Majora's Mask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could write a book on everything from the mythology and the symbolism to like some of the darker themes to like how the mechanics are wonderful.
That was a dark theme, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, there's
I mean, Link is dead the entire game.
Right.
Oh, we're not getting into those theories. Oh no.
It's not a theory when it's right.
Game theory.
We don't have time.
It's not a theory. He's dead. Just let it go.
It's true.
No,
It's
he's
real.
not. I can prove to you very quickly. I can prove to you.
Let's do it.
And we're done.
When he plays the Elegy of Emptiness, notice the only copy that he leaves behind that has pupils is his own. All the other ones are of the dead masks.
Oh, jeez. I'm not even doing this right now. Kyle,
I should.
Kyle-
I really should, just for all the MOBA and anime talk, but
Kyle's just sitting here going, so we can do a DLC on.
Wow.
Our Patreon account just got a new discussion.
Yes.
But, I mean... Anybody else? I mean, I'm trying to think of. I lost myself after the
We did.
Majora's
Oh my
Mask
god.
conversation
oh
for a
god,
second
we did
there.
lose Majora's Mask.
You started talking about dark themes and screwed me
I mean,
up.
you also mentioned something about the anxiety portion as well.
Yeah, so this was actually something that I was asked about by a good friend of mine. His name's Truth and Requiem. He goes by Wolfie. He is a member. He was a streamer and a caster for Anxiety Gaming, which is another organization that I've been a part of. And this was a few weeks before Doki-Dokkan, but we didn't have anything set up, so I could talk about it. But he wanted me to be a part of the Anxiety Gaming stream team. And where Gamers Fighting Depression is more peer-to-peer, and then we push towards support. Anxiety Gaming is almost the opposite, where they have a little bit of built-in support. But what they do is they're an actual non-for-profit organization. So if you are, doesn't matter where you are in the world, Anxiety Gaming, within reason, Anxiety Gaming will actually sit down with you. You fill out an initial form about things that you might be going through. So this will take somebody who might thinks they have depression or anxiety but doesn't know, and needs an initial consultation to say maybe should I go seek psychiatry or psychotherapy. and they will take you through that process to say maybe you should go see somebody, and then they will actually find people that if you've never worked your insurance agency before to find out about like where your insurance agency covers, they can help that. And if you don't have the funds and you're not insured, they can actually help raise money for that purpose as well. What they want to do is they really want to get people who have no access at all to have access to it. It's more of a gateway, and it's just anxiety gaming. You can find them fairly readily, and they do a lot of amazing stuff with so many different success stories. The guy who started all of this has a lot of the same diagnoses as I have. So to be able to see somebody like him sort of do that and then come up and build this beautiful organization that's everything that I personally stand for, it was nothing short of incredible to be invited in. An incredibly welcoming, incredibly active, and very dedicated community as well.
Oh wow, I'm glad we were able to bring this up because a lot of people out here when it comes to gaming, the number one cause that gamers tend to suffer with is either depression or anxiety, and then you get sometimes the wombo combo of both mixed together. Yeah, it's like, oh god. And I'm glad we brought this up because it could help potentially a lot of people and get people to communicate and be more social and expressive so they can help learn to deal with their problems on their own or know where to go for help just in case.
Yeah.
And and I know a lot of gamers out there, myself included, that sometimes go through the ups and downs of depression or anxiety or just depression in general. Sometimes I need to talk to somebody. Sometimes I would like to go get help,
and that's the thing is I'm very happy that I'm entrenched in both these communities because it gives me the chance to, like, when somebody comes in through my Twitch channel or my Facebook or Twitter or people I meet on the street, I can sort of direct them where they might benefit the most. And it's these are both things that like you said, I feel like a lot of people are afraid to get help. They're afraid to come out and say it, which is so sad to me because I know I was there once and I remember very deeply what it was like. And now I sort of use my life as an example of you don't need to be quiet, and nor should you. You don't have to go through life like this. So there are people here that we will build you up. We will help you start from I'm scared to talk about this to it's just another part of life that you can get through. And that's what these organizations are here for.
I mean, yeah, you got to get into like what nowadays, because back like I was like a couple decades ago, it wasn't even people like, oh, I'm sad. Pff, it's not depression or anxiety. Screw that. I can drink a couple beers. Like generations before us, it was just, oh, go pound a shot or two, you'll be fine. Just go get out of this rut.
Run it off.
And like run it off. You're good to go. And like, but now it's like when more and more of this is coming to light, there's more people that are scared to because there are families that aren't supportive of this. Birdie has told me several times of people like in families of and friends of his that I'll know that shall remain nameless that this has happened. Am I wrong?
No, not at all.
I mean, I'm double checking here because I couldn't tell if I was wrong on that one. I wasn't gonna say I'm keeping names out of that one, but like, you said yourself, you're the therapist of like most of your friends.
Yeah.
It's sort of it's one of the common things is there's still a stigma around it, as widespread and as accepting as it is in some circles. In a lot of circles, it's not. The saddest thing for me is for kids. Like, we have people they're effectively kids. They're in their, obviously we don't have anybody younger than 13 come in because of Discord's terms of services, but we have 13, 14, 15-year-olds whose parents like just tell them, no, you don't need therapy. And they're, at that age, they don't know that they could advocate for themselves. And it's so sad to see that because I remember what that was like. And I remember not being able to step up. And even some people who are full-blown adults that just hide it because they feel like they can't come forward with it. And what I do is I talk about what I go through. I don't, disparage people who are more or less the reason I am the way I am now because I don't think it's appropriate because they're a victim in and of themselves. But at the same time, I don't want to be quiet about the fact that I have these diagnoses and this is what I go through. And here's where I was, and here's where I am, and I'm still fighting this. I haven't fought it. This is an ever-going battle, and I don't see a moment where it's going to not be a factor in my life. But I've become better at accepting that and combating it.
See, my personal favorite, though, is the fact that you guys are trying to make it cheap, affordable, something people free service to talk to people. Because the flip side of the coin doesn't turn into anymore of, well, I don't believe in it. It's, we can't afford it. Like, I can't send you health insurance. You outside your mind? Do you know how much meds cost? How much therapy cost? I can't. No, you're fine. You're good. Go. Walk.
$300 an hour for a therapist? No, I'm good.
No,
thanks.
no. I'll be just fine once I kill that bottle of Jack Daniels. I'll be perfectly okay. Or your son or your daughter. And some parents, they have to tell them, no, you're going to be okay because they can't afford to get them the help that they do want. And that's what sucks for me because I got a 9-year-old, and if all these symptoms come up, I want to make sure that I'm personally in a position where I can afford that kind of scenario. Because I don't want to be that parent that tells her no.
Yeah.
Because I can't afford that, because of the economic state or my own personal well-being. I can't put myself before her. And some parents, unfortunately, they don't have that option. It's like food on the table or medication. We don't know which one to do anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets pretty sad out there. But, all of us from Comic Clowns, I'm pretty sure we're all going to say that, if you need someone to talk to, we'll find people to help you out and, do the best we can,
Like we don't
to get the information for you. That's what we're here for. It's what we like to do. And
we don't have a huge outreach yet.
no, but
I mean, Nick has more Twitch followers than we do because some bastard isn't helping us out here.
I'm sorry, they can't hear you talking.
So they can hear me.
But they can't hear you on our cast.
Because someone turned me down.
Actually, they did.
That's true.
That was good. But no, I mean, like, yeah, we will be more than happy to help out. Like, especially like we'll promote this, we'll put that out there. This is what we do, and we try to bring. So we bring on con heads, we bring on. If you've listened to our stuff in the past, we bring on as many people as we possibly can, just to get people to get word out there, because a lot of like we're talking about conventions, but help is dying out, but conventions are dying out too. So we're trying to get like people to understand that conventions are out there as well, still they can go to. So that's pretty much part of our goal, is to spread wealth and knowledge, and this is definitely a cause we can get behind. But I guess I'll call that for that one for the day here. I mean, that seemed like a good stopping point,
yeah, I agree.
Nick didn't say much, so everything was down to
That's
him.
always a good sign.
Well, I mean, the cast wouldn't know, really. I mean,
I controlled myself.
you're like the bassist of a band. We just kind of tone you out anyways.
Oh, I'm the first one taken out when the fans find out, aren't I?
Yep, that's exactly it. I mean, I want to thank you for coming on again.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I do really appreciate this.
Oh, definitely. Once again, find us on Facebook. Find them. Definitely Gamers Fighting Depression. Gamers Fighting, was it Anxiety?
Yeah.
How was it? What was the other one?
It's Gamers Fighting Depression and Anxiety Gaming.
Anxiety Gaming. That was it. I was trying to make sure. I'm like, wait, they both work.
Yeah.
Because I got to plug my own stuff at the end here. It's like we just got any sponsorships, so we got to plug our own shit. Sponsor me, because I got to pay for everything at this point. Being, if you guys ever want, like I said, if you guys ever want to talk, we have a Twitch. We have our Twitch. We come on. We're happy to have people come on and talk to us. We're more than
prefer
happy.
it.
Yeah, you guys can even, if some Twitch members want to come on when you're there and you want someone to talk to, not to type to, we'll pull you into our Discord. I have no problem inviting people in. But other than that, I guess that'll call it for the day. My name, I want to thank you one more time. What's up?
Do you mind if I
Dude, plug your stuff, man. Go ahead.
Plug away.
I didn't know if you had anything to plug. You didn't fill that in with me.
Yeah, no. You can actually, because I know my name is spelled really weird, but both my real name and my online branding, you can actually find me if you just on Optimistic Gamer, 0PTIMYSTIC Gamer. You can find me at Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch are all that same name. So you can find me there or Google me. And I also have a website where I do gaming articles called optimistic.com. And then you can find me. I'm on Anxiety Gaming's Discord. I am I'm an administrator on Gamers Fighting Depression. So in any of those sources, you'll see me around. I'm very much about community and very much about doing outreach. And although I live a very hectic life, I'm always able to at least direct you somewhere where you can get some help. So
we'll also have all that information. We'll have you write it down. We'll have it on our YouTube page, or YouTube, in which people will be able to watch this video and watch Nick kick the crap out of his microphone.
He knows what it did.
And he knows he's going to have to put some, because of the Vietnam veteran thing he did in the last video, he's got to put something like right there. Even the best fall down sometime. Like that fall down.
I'm picturing like the Hindenburg crash.
Yes, there we go. I'll take it. And then we'll also put it on we'll put it on our Facebook when we post the links and everything else. And we want to say I want to thank you one more time. We may have you on coming on soon enough. I'll talk to you again at some point, and we'll talk about when we start. I'll let you know if any topics are coming up if you want to pop out again. We're not that far. Once again, hour and a half, right?
Really not that far.
That's awesome. He was scared that it was going to be somewhere farther. I'm like, hour and a half. I'm like, I'm going there in a couple weeks. Birdie, thank you again for sitting here and listening. I'm hoping I know you didn't say a lot, but it's fun to have people come on and talk anyways. The little you did.
When do I ever talk a lot?
I know. I can't get you to shut up on Twitch. But once again, this is all of us from Comic Clowns. This is Bruce War Chief Hoover.
Mark the Dwarf, Kokiachuk.
Kyle, Darth Cooch Cookenbecker.
And Nick the Minuteman Clark.
And as always, Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra.